Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to be embarking on a grand adventure and building a $500 Lego set from scratch. The end product looked absolutely amazing, and without further ado, let's get straight into it with the first update. So I finished the first 20 bags and it looks really good. First of all, of course, it isn't in color, which is the most obvious thing because I'm building it with my own pieces. But also, I think it still maintains the right shape. But I had to make a lot of different kind of substitutes, especially because here in the turrets and in these pillars, I had to remove a lot of slope pieces to use them in the rest of the build. And especially on the interior, you can see just how empty it is. But that's no worries, because now I'm going to move on to the second floor, which will definitely round this bottom part of the build up a lot. So for the second floor here, I had to make a lot of different substitutes and a lot of trade-offs. First of all, these pillars are not complete. There is no tower on this side, and this tower isn't even finished. That's because I simply do not have the pieces. I have exhausted my parts collection, and I still have a huge portion of the build to go. But apart from that, this really tips off the top of the build, and it looks really good. And of course, if we turn around, the interior is still empty because I really am not bothered to fill that out, especially because it probably won't look that great given the bottom is also empty. But now let's move on to the final part of the build. And real quick, it is sub goal time. This week's sub goal is 1,700, and that would be a great goal to hit before March starts. And now let's get back to the video, because this is going to be an insane project to showcase. And with that, Lord of the Rings Barad-dûr is officially finished. This project was super fun, and as we focus more on these top floors here, you can see that the rock formation started off in the first couple levels, forms to a close after the third level, which I think is done really smoothly and looks really good. And then from there, it is a flat surface where it builds up the tower with the spike pieces and of course the Ninjago blade pieces all the way up to the eye. And I didn't have enough fire pieces after this, so I just made it the eye of water, and you can see that it does have a pretty good range of motion for an eye, which is pretty cool. Now let's have a look at the interior. The interior from these two levels onward is pretty awesome. First of all, we have this little chair room, and if you pull this out, it actually splits open. This is a super fun play feature, and I've really enjoyed messing around with this. You don't know how many times I've used that. And now moving up, we have some very wide rooms. I just keep them empty because I didn't have enough parts to fill it out, but it does look quite good, and of course they're really tall. And now at the top, of course, we just have the Eye of Sauron yet again. So this was a really enjoyable project to make, and hopefully I can do more like this, probably with some Ninjago sets. And now if you want to see some more videos where I build Lego sets, you can check out this one where I built the Old Town. And without further ado, thank you so much for watching, and peace.